ばか今も思い出すどこの先も心から待ってるようにいた尽くしで心があるように走り出したわけもないのになんだか悲しいだけやしないから余計に救いがないそんな夜を温めるようにだんだん
Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and you put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its play. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quicksand cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn.
等一下。I used to believe we were burning on something beautiful, something beautiful, something dream. When mirrors keep us waiting on the miracle.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Miracle.
If you deleted your
Say
homework
go
the day
through
before
the
it was due,
darkest of
as I
days,
have,
haven't to
or if you left your
heartbreak
wallet at
away,
home,
never
you have
let
to
you
go
go,
back after spending an
never
hour
let
on
me
the couch.
down.
If you won some money at the
Oh,
casino,
it's
and
been
then put
a
all your
hell
winnings on
of a
red, but it came
ride,
up black.
driving the edge of
If you
the
got your best
night,
shirt
never
dry
let you
cleaned
go,
before a wedding,
never
and
let
then
me
immediately dropped your food on
down.
it.
Don't
If you
give
won an
up,
argument
nah,
with a friend,
nah, nah.
and then
I
later
won't give up,
discovered
nah,
that they just
nah,
returned to
nah,
their
nah,
original view,
love you.
starting over is
Nah,
harder than
love
starting up.
you.
If you're
Don't
not
you
ready
give
for
up,
that,
nah,
like
nah,
if you've already
nah.
had a
I
bad
won't give
day,
up,
then what you're about to
nah,
go
nah.
through might be too
Let
much.
me love you.
Feel free to go away and come back.
Let me love
I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Never let me down.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. Prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. There's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it.
先把声音关掉，这样。Kill the demons of my mind ever since you came around. We are rivers running wild. How could I have been so blind? I just have a fast life, forget about the past time. No more to escape my fear. Friendships only pass by, show up on the strobe line. With you I feel something real. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high alive till the day we die. High alive till the day we die. High alive till the day we die. Then we die. I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Until the day we die. Keep my fingers out of sight. I gotta let you go. Cutting corners, turning stones. I can only see your ghost. I just had a fast life, forget about the past time. No more to escape my fear. Friendships only pass by, show up on this strobe line. With you I feel something real. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high alive till the day we die. After the day we die.
No.
给我一点内心的平静。思考这是怎样？Babe, I'm trying to go home. All of my change I spent on you. Where have the times gone? Maybe it's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? Yeah, I know it's hard to remember the people we used to be. It's even harder to picture you're not here next to me. Is it too late to make it? Is it too late to try? But in our time I'd wasted all of our bridges. But now I've wasted my nights. You turn out the lights now. I'm paralyzed. Still stuck in that time when we called it love. But even the sun sets in paradise. I'm on a paper trying to go home. All of my chains I depend on you. Where have the time? Baby, it's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? If happy ever after did exist, I would still be holding you like this. All those fairy tales are full of shit. What my fucking love song opposite. Turn your back on tomorrow, 'cause you forgot yesterday. Gave you my love to borrow, but you just give it away. You can't expect me to be fine, I don't expect you to care. I know I said it before, but all of our bridges burned down. I've wasted my nights, you turn out the lights. Now I'm paralyzed, still stuck in that time when we called it love. But even the sun sets in paradise. I'm at a paper trying to call home. All of my change I spent on you. Where have the times gone, baby? It's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? If happy ever after didn't exist, I was still holding you like this. All the fairy tales are full of shit. What my fucking love song opposite. Now I'm at a payphone, man, fuck that shit. I'll be out spending on rent, sitting around, wonder why it wasn't you, can run it. May run the pattern with him stunning, and oh my god, we should pattern. Tell me the chest up, everything cut it. Switch the number to my phone so you never cut it. The name of a shot you could balance switch. What a shame, could have got paid. Had a really good game, but you made your last shot, so I could talk about what he's at the top. What you could stop, set, say, so before. Then pulled up ballet, open doors. Was up all way down, just looking for. Now it's me who just wants you, regularly appreciate with you. I'm at a paper, I'm trying to go home. All of my change I spent on you. Time, baby, it's all wrong. Where the plans we made for two is happy ever after this. I will still be holding you like that. All those fairy tales are full of shit. One more fucking love song I'll be singing. Now I'm at the payphone. I see those tears in your eyes. I feel so helpless inside. Oh love, there's no need to hide. Just let me love you when your heart is tired. Cold hand, red eye, pack you back to midnight. Living there for weeks, you don't know what goodbye. Just roll up, cigarette. Just forget about this mess. I'm waiting on the silence, from the sidelines. I see those tears in your eyes. I feel so helpless inside. Oh love, there's no need to hide. Just let me love you when your heart is tired. If your goal pulls you apart, and it feels like you lost who you are, my love, there's no need to hide. Just let me love you when your heart is tired. Love you. Just let me love. Just let me love you. Just let me love you when your heart is tired. Whisper, I'm alright. I see through your white lies. And these walls don't talk. Explain could they said can't hide the secrets. Can't forget about this mess. I'm waiting on the sidelines, from the sidelines. I see those tears in your eyes, and I feel so helpless inside. Oh love, there's no need to hide. Just let me love you when your heart is sad. If your ghost pulls you apart, it feels like you lost who you are. My love, there's no need to hide. Just let me love you when your heart is sad. Oh, just love you, just let me love. Just let me love you. Just let me love you when your heart is sad. My love, there's tears in your eyes. My love, so helpless inside. My love, there's no need to hide. Just let me love you when your heart is sad. do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I know I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else that's gonna do. I needed to stay, needed to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still realize the time that I'm wasted here. Feel like you can't feel the way out. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I know I never would. I can't find nobody else who did what I needed to say. Hey, I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I know I never would. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need to stay, hey. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. It's been difficult for me to trust. I'm afraid that I'm a fucking up. And the way that I can leave you stranded. So whenever let me empty-handed. You know that I can't live without you. So baby say, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. I'll be fucked up if you can be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I know I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I know I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. 飘起来了。啊，今天跑到这里了。哎，完了。It's always a good time. Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this Prince song inside my head? Hand up if you're down, you get down tonight. It's always a good time. Slept into my coat, said I didn't care. Hop into my cab, go anywhere. Slide in if you're down, you get down tonight. It's always a good time. Good morning and good night. I wake up in twilight. It's all gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Wow, wow, wow. It's always a good time. Wow, we don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Fake out of my blog, don't like to care. Fly out of my room, take the ATM. The hell out, if you're down, you get down tonight. It's always a good time. Good morning and good night. I wake up in twilight. It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Whoa, wow, it's always a good time. Wow, we don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Wow, it's a good time. Wow, we don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Doesn't matter when. It's always a good time. It doesn't matter where. It's always a good time. It doesn't matter when. It's always a good time then. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Wow, We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Wow, wow, it's always a good time. Wow, we don't even have to try. It's always a good time. 休息。